No. 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 Vaffanculo. 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 Cioè. No. 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 I don't accept this. You know the past games, Roma, Milan, is the first half was shit, the second half was great. It's the same thing, but reverse. Reverse, and you get a first half that was good. We were managing a 2-0. I was so comfortable. I was like, hey, look, I'm watching a decent match, and I'm not worried about the possibility of losing this match. Then, of course, we have to ruin everything, because I told myself, we are 2-0, do not let the concentration fade, don't, because it looked like Milan was getting like way too comfortable, like, yeah, you know, we're gonna win this easy, like me, I was sitting like this, it's the same, Milan, and then goal at the end of the first half, which is the worst thing you can do in football, when you concede a goal right at the end, because 2-0 is not safe enough, okay? 3-0, more, you have to score more, because you have to kill the match. 2-0 to 2-1 at the end of the first half, it was a big vaffanculo, because in the second half it's a totally different match. We did like a time skip, so something changed, right? This was not the same Milan, that was not the same Parma. Parma in the first half, it was shit, like the goal they conceded, the penalty and the goal from Saelemaekers. I mean, they left us all the time possible. Suzuki, the future goalkeeper of AC Milan, question mark, horrible, throughout all the game, he was terrible. Second half, a parte che Cristo the Christ of Christ, è Stupignan, ma how soft was Stupignan? How soft was in that contact with the Parma's player? How can you go there and jog and like a princess? He fell down like a princess. Ma che cazzo? Ma a little bit of grinta, cazzo. What is that? Cioè, I think he was sure that the ball, I don't know, would go off. That's it. Cioè, no, I don't accept this in Serie A, cazzo. There is a contrast. You go with balls. You gotta win that contest. You're winning 2-0, but it doesn't mean anything. You have 45 minutes. Football can change like that. Porca di quella miseria. And it's true that Estupinian then saved a goal in the second half, but it's not enough, because that first goal is so important to the psychology of Parma. It changed everything. When Parma came in the second half, they were monsters, and we didn't know what the hell to do. Milan was so disorganized; they didn't know what to do, because we don't have a striker. I remind this to you: we play without a striker. So what does that mean? It means that nobody can keep the ball there. So if you throw the ball, we have nobody that can take the ball and keep it and fight and let the team come up. Nobody does that kind of job. We have nobody that can do that, and you feel it, and you feel it, my friend. Porca merda, you feel it. E che cazzo, Nkunku useless. I know that's not his position, but why do we have? Because Santi is injured. So puttana, Santi has been playing injured now for a month. We discovered this week that Santi had an injury and he wasn't playing well. This does not justify the failed goals, because he had some pretty goals, but even today. Do you want to know the biggest weakness of Saelemaekers? I love Saelemaekers. Okay? I think he's a very good player, and he's very useful for AC Milan. Like the first half, it was all Saelemaekers, the goal and the penalty. But you want to see what is the biggest weakness of Saelemaekers that you could see also in the penalty. When we got the penalty, is that he fiddle, he dribbles one step too much. You understand what I want to say? He does his things like this, too much. too much, and then he loses the time and he can't do nothing. In the penalty, the same thing happened, but the Parma player came in, and then forever. When they have to check something for AC Milan, takes forever. They have to check the whole or everything that happened in the match until now to finally give us that freaking penalty check. How long? And the VAR wanted to take away the penalty. Thank God that this referee went there and said, no, there is a contact, Cristo de Dio, Christ, is a contact, it's penalty, okay, great penalty from Leao, a good match from Leao, I liked Leao, more leader today, he was speaking more to his friends, to the player, to his teammates, he was trying to communicate more, he doesn't do that much too often. Today, yes, he did that, but yes, Saelemaekers, so great first half, shittiest second half, but that's, and you said because we could have won the match, ma porca miseria, we could have won the match. Saelemaekers, Cristo, what are you dribbling? There is nothing to dribble, just freaking shoot! Che cazzo? Ed è Pulisic, no, Pulisic. Okay, yeah, Pulisic has been injured, he didn't train, and you could see he wasn't feeling too great, but you can't miss that. That was a penalty, pretty much. That was a penalty because the guy was there. A free penalty. You can't miss that goal, my friend. You can't miss a goal like that. I do not absolutely expect yes, Pulisic to miss something like that. Pulisic. Because when Pulisic came in, they played weird with Pulisic as a striker, so number 9, but Pulisic is useless as a number 9. Pulisic has to go around and do things. And then they changed. They put Leao there and Pulisic free to roam. But and then we tried we could have won this match, and Modric too. In the end, like, he tried some very good passes that could have become something more. It didn't work out. It's one of those shittiest matches, and probably Parma deserved the win in this match, and it pains me to say this. Do we have Inter next? Is that what it is? Now there is another national break? Man, I hate national breaks so much. Who's gonna get broken now from the break? Puttana vacca. No. Maignan saved us the point, because in the end Maignan did a very good save, but Atekame, whatever. Atekame came in and did nothing. Very, very poor technique. He had a chance of crossing, but that's what it is. He didn't play much even, so I can't blame him too much. Ricci, I didn't like Ricci. Fofana is the same Fofana. He was trying, defending and all of that, but Fofana is not the man that solves you the match. I don't expect that from him, honestly. Ricci, I expect more. Maybe, I don't know why, but I think I expect much more from Ricci. Who else came in? Estupinian was horrible, and Nkunku was horrible. This match was horrible, but why can't I have a normal match? I ask you one match in which first half you are like 4-0. 4-0, and I can just like drink my coffee and do something else in peace. And now no, because now we have a national break. And I'm pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. Sorry if I'm not been making many videos recently, but work and stuff is kind of a busy period right now. But I'm trying to do what I can, and I try to relax with AC Milan, but I can't relax with AC Milan. Puttana vacca. Che cazzo. No, I don't accept this. No, I don't accept. It's a little bit like Inter, because Inter is like one half does great, other half does shit. Same thing is happening with Milan, and I do not accept this from my Milan, especially when you are 2-0 and the match is over. The match was over, my friends. The match was freaking over. I knew you let them reopen it like the doors of heaven, and vaffanculo, che cazzo. No, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just very disappointed in this one. Boo, boo, boo. Let's see what the other teams do. Bah.